Hello, welcome to CEA Siege Summer League. We got Goofball versus Misfits here for you all tonight. The first map we will be playing on is Coastline, which is Misfits' pick, and they will be on attack first. So I am here. I am Colgate, and I am joined by
I'm Keldev.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm new.
yeah, and we'll be casting this beautiful, amazing summer league match to you all. I don't know, Keldev, have you played anybody on these teams? I know you
I
are.
actually haven't played a single one of these people, so everyone's new to me, which will make this a lot interesting.
Yeah, a little scouting maybe. But yeah. Um, I don't know. What do you think of our first map, Coastline? What do you think? Do you think Misfits have the advantage by being on attack first?
Personally, I like this map a lot. It's very easy to roam around, and you have a lot of space, as well as roam clearing. It doesn't feel like you're at a disadvantage either. So,
Yeah.
generally speaking, defense usually has the easier side of things. So I want to go ahead and say probably, I believe it would be Goofball would have the advantage there.
Yeah.
Is it takes a little bit less coordination to defend something correctly rather than attack something, so it adds up nicely for them.
Yeah, going into this with all these new operators that are now available to us, what would be your attacking and defending bans?
See, personally, I came
Ops.
from Team UIT, and we have a slogan. It's Jackal doesn't exist. So the clear attacker ban would be to just ban Jackal.
Yeah, he's got like I don't know. He's one of the
And there it is, the classic ban Jackal.
Yeah.
And you can
Who
tell
would
it's
you?
from the timer too. It was an instant ban.
It was planned. Oh, and a Monty ban as well.
Yeah, Monty has a very strong ability to roam clear out people in this map. Especially since like all the rooms are so closed off and there's only like a single doorway between each. You get a good advantage running around as a Monty through here.
Yeah. And we also get the Echo ban.
Yeah, pretty standard operator. Especially since in these rule sets the plant time's 7 seconds. He ends up winning games on his own.
In a Legion, which I do think I've heard lately, especially with like this rule set as well, that Legion is a lot more effective than say like banning a Maestro or even a Mira, especially because Mira is not quite as effective on Coastline. But we'll see how these teams may or may not utilize her and or Maestro.
Let's see. Well, especially because Maestro got that nerf, so the cams are a lot easier to destroy now. And
Yeah.
Legion, you can't nerf invisibility without
Exactly.
making it just full visible.
Oh man, gosh, we have some pretty interesting picks coming in here. Capcan on defense if he does not get 6 pick off of Rook as well, kind of an interesting pick. Obviously, probably for that ACOG. Um,
Looks like a 6 pick from Ying to IQ, probably trying to play a little bit slower rather than the fast plays that IQ usually pulls out.
yeah, and probably a counter to the Capcan Pulse Kaid as well. A lot of gadgets for her to spot out for her team. I think that Lion pick will be interesting as well. I haven't casted a match yet with Lion being unbanned since he's been taking out of
Yeah, I've seen him actually use in this competitive environment. I'm kind of curious to see how it will end up turning out.
Yeah, let's have to see that now. And a lot of kind of sort of reinforcements. Interesting that they are doing this. I mean, in my competitive experience, we almost always ban the coastline, so I'm not 100% sure where that is currently. I know teams do go kitchen, they go Vector, and they do go Ruka, but teams here deciding to go hookah.
See, one big thing I'm already noticing already, you see that VIP wall, how it's soft? If somebody literally walks into VIP and blows that wall open, you get a really nasty sight line onto the pool table.
Let them go.
Yeah.
Leaving that soft is kind of looks like a very big mistake already, but let's see if they decide to capitalize it on it or not.
Active. Sweeping
Yeah,
perimeter.
I mean, it could also be, I guess, we can't tell right now, but the defenders might actually too. They might go for a wider hold on this upstairs site. But interesting seeing a cab can being used anchoring. Not sure if he was actually able to get all of his utility down. We have.
Yeah, it looks like he has been able to.
Oh yeah, and he is. Okay, that's impressive. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I have him, it's on those
His deployment time honestly is way too slow for me.
Yeah,
Every
it's
single
okay.
time I always end up with like 2 or 3 still left back, unless I don't reinforce anything.
Yeah. It does look like the attackers here are taking a slow and steady approach, trying to get a pick, trying to get as much information as possible. Yeah.
Definitely see the shift after they saw the cap can pick a little bit. You know, because usually when you see a gang, you expect them to go full speed in.
Yeah, Varling is able to keep off one of those electro claws. Twitch drone there.
Kind of curious though if they're gonna try to breach it, because usually that's a very, very risky breach. Because you're just stuck repelled in the middle of nowhere with a lot of sight lines left on you. Doesn't really teenage from too many teams.
Yeah, Sparky taking out High Six and Ferlangus taking out Bob, the space guy there. Now we're down into a... Oh, and Parmesan Cheese taking out 2 Fitty, and we're down into a 4-on-3. Still, I would say a pretty advantageous spot for the attackers, all things considered.
Yeah, especially after they lost the pulse, that's a big plant denial factor just out of the game now.
And Parmesan Cheese taking out who's the lion there as well. We're down into a...
He's just gonna try to get... Oh, and gets headshotted by the thermite. Couldn't even get back on site. That's unfortunate.
Sparky putting down the diffuser, and and getting taken out by Parmesan Cheese there. I get it.
Down to him, he has to clutch it up for his team.
Yeah. He's also been the one to get all 3 of the kills for his team.
Try to do the door.
Oh my goodness, it's his 4th kill. Is he gonna stick it? Oh,
okay, there we go.
And then up dog taking out Parmesan Cheese. Valiant effort there from him on Jaeger, getting that 4K. Not quite able to clutch it. Maybe not the right call to stick it there.
I think he was just running out of time, so he had to go for it. Otherwise, he had no time. I just hope to God that the thermite was either downed or way too far to react to it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it was just on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, not a terrible hold. I think there's a lot to build off of that round, but we will see the Maestro being taken this round as well. But and they will be taking the hookah defense again. But
Also seeing a pick with Valkyrie as well as a lot of camera utility compared to last time.
yeah, Vigil as well. Maybe a bit more roaming, no pulse this time. At least pre-6 pick, but
6 picking into IQ to probably see out those Valkyrie cams, throwing it out. And off Vigil as well, but to what? I mean, they're gonna take Lion, so I would think that Vigil would be a decent pick for it. Looks like they're gonna try to get the anti-breach there.
I think
Bandit.
it might have been one of those scenarios where you realized you didn't bring anything to counter the breaching.
Just to see where they put the anti-breach though, because at this point, how many teams go for this wall, go for the hookah wall there? Very eager for the bar. Fortunately, the Rook Armor is right in front of the wall, so the Maestro cannot even put down all of it, fully break down the wall. It's getting clogged there.
mix it without this. Maybe getting a bit more information this round as opposed to a lot.
It seems like they just got pushed directly onto the site. The opportunity to fight back before they realized they were there.
Yeah, I think their roamers also kind of got caught out early and they were rotated back on the site quickly to be able to be too effective. The Parmesan cheese kind of just hung around site and got picks and refrags the whole time. Almost pulled it off, but we'll see if Misfits go for the same slow and steady approach this time as well. Trying to take out as much utility as possible.
RPG active. If it runs on batteries, I'll see it.
Same setup as the last time where they got IQ trying to find out random gadgets.
Torches out.
Finding intel on the roamers. Where they may be playing.
Ooh.
Average burn.
That was a very risky play, and they paid the price for it.
Activating shock drone.
Fortunately, Jaeger was ready to start running for it. Could have worked out if they had maybe someone to guard it, but
Second floor.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a bit too bold to play, not having anyone down in the courtyard or in maybe baggage. Watch out for that.
Scanning.
And,
Safe
or even be able to get the refrag there, but
RED active. If it runs on batteries,
Misfits
I'll
need
see
to
it.
be a little bit more cautious on their attack as opposed to what just happened.
Bomb located.
So they're at least putting down a proper double claymore on that door. You know, just in case you don't want it to down the dock. Instantly murder him. Problem solved. Start pushing into our Bob the Space Guy sitting inside of aquarium, but first they're gonna see if they can get a nice pick off this long angle.
Yeah,
More in favor.
Yeah, sitting on the banister. Ooh! Oh, good pick. The space guy getting the refrag. That is all Misfit's breaching potential taken out of the equation there. With Maverick and Thermite not taken. Also, only 35 seconds left in the round. Barling is able to take out Luxkeys on, I think that was Valkyrie.
That Rook's gonna get in trouble, and he gets taken out by Sparky.
Oh, and Bandit, high 6, was able to take out Farling's from baggage, and then Sparky getting their defrag, and it is all down to Parmesan cheese.
Situation. This time he gets to actually prevent the defuse, but gets refragged from Viper sitting inside Hookah.
Yeah. Once again, it came down to the one-on-one. Very
Really
close
good.
rounds were happening here. Yeah.
Yeah, for both teams, it came very close. Could have gone either way there, especially after the plant denial.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Viper was a bit quicker to react to the counter.
Yeah, and it does look like Goofball is switching it up and going to Penthouse this time. And they are bringing Tajanka, but also Mira as well. Both the GIGN operators on dock and Rook, Mongoose, and Bob the Space Guy, respectively.
Looks like it's 6 picking off the chunk. I was expecting a nice fat Tachanka spawn peek right out of one of the doors.
Yeah.
Never expected. Looks like we're gonna get double ACOGs with Rook and Doc though. Probably gonna try playing some more longer angles.
Yeah, it does feel like those players might be a bit more comfortable with the ACOGs.
Time for some serious protection.
I don't know. So we'll see, it does kind of limit your defensive utility with those two operators for the gunning ability. We'll hope that these players can at least get the 1 or 2 kills to maybe be able to help their team out there.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I played a game where Mirror was not banned.
Yeah.
I saw the mirror start going down and immediately was like, what in the world is that doing?
Yeah, I think it looks like they have that setup where it's the left wall's reinforced with the information, and then they blow out the top of that right wall to be able to yeet, if you will, the nitro cell to the default plant spot for the penthouse room.
Sometime whole bodies too.
Yeah.
If you break it just enough, you can vault right over it and get into a little bit more safer situation.
Yeah, it's a pretty strat. Do you think it kind of it's really dangerous? 'Cause that A site is very claustrophobic. I feel like if you have people peeking from outside in the inside hallway, it's very very uncomfortable to be in there.
Usually makes it a little bit better when you have your roamers giving off good pressure, because then at least if they are pressuring you out within by the doorway, they could at least pinch on them and give you a little bit less tension.
Yeah, and I do think that puts a lot of pressure, I would say, onto Goofball's runners, which I would say haven't had the best presence the last 2 rounds, but we'll see if they're able to do it.
Hopefully they could get back to site on time compared to the last
Scanning for
couple
devices
times
and
where
traps.
they just ended up walking in as the kind of plan B team once the site gets taken.
Yeah, it's like just like only retake.
Attacks seem to start pushing very slow again, trying to take their time, get information on where everyone's playing.
Yeah, which I would say is to their benefit. They've executed relatively well. It's kind of been just like something near the end.
The only thing that makes it scary though is it's currently 1:30 left and it doesn't even look like they have walked in the building yet. Kind of pressuring them quite a bit for time, more than necessary.
Yeah, I think once they realize that there's not any defenders actually downstairs, then they can move a little but blowing out the floor onto the A side. Right.
Trying to find the mirror's placement, and Sparky gets a kill on high 6. Seems it was from he was sitting inside VIP.
And that is one of the 2 nitros taken out of the equation for the round as well, as we hit the 45-second mark.
Start pushing up really quick soon. It's not. Oh, you can see it. Body.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Seems the banner battery may have saved his life there.
Yeah.
Taking the focus away. Seems to try to push in with 30 seconds left. Mirrors popped.
Sparky getting another kill to Bob's base guy. Oh. ADS taking out the far lane misses. Oh. 250 Parmesan cheese.
One one trade, which is not too bad considering it's still 10 seconds left. They have to push in. As long as they can hold out for a little bit longer. Get one kill onto the sledge from Mongoose.
Yeah. 2, 3.
Plant going down. Mongoose goes down, and
well played there by defenders.
oh, they timed out. I thought the defuse went down.
Oh, yeah, I thought it did too.
It seems the bandit was hiding behind the cabinet right at the perfect moment to pop out and stop the plant from going off. Good positioning there.
Yeah, and defenders winning their first attempt in the house, and now they are returning to hookah billiards.
Yeah, hopefully, maybe we'll see a faster push from, I believe that would be Misfit's team, because they going a little too slow there.
Yeah, Sparky was really able to, get the picks and true frags that he needed for his team. I don't think we're able to set up on time.
He double recogged and on Tehuka this time. Got the good old dream team of the Rook Doc combination so that if someone gets forced down and then revive them from a distance.
And we will see the pulse being brought again this round, as well as his team's roaming option.
Judging by the 6th pick, they probably can tell it's back in hookah again because they switched off from Sledge, who would have been really good if it was pitching into something more of a Twitch, which in this case I guess could work better off in this map.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they could take the Twitch drones and take out the your ADSs to allow the grenades and smokes to cover for
Yeah,
case. Also, the F2 is a very good gun, so good in almost any situation.
Yeah, does Lion have smokes? Or do any of the attacks actually have smokes?
Hardware ready.
I know IQ has Claymore and Breaching Charge.
Yeah,
I think?
Device
I don't
placed.
remember if Maverick has Claymore usually.
Scanning for
Actually,
Jeez, I think,
no, 'cause I think it's just flashbangs at most.
yeah. I mean, I feel like at best we're more to burn
It looks like so far
ADSs.
there's 3 Claymores on the setup.
Which it is worth noting to those of you that play ranked that we are able to use claymores in
Drone up.
this competitive level. I don't even actually know what the Mark glitch was that
Scanning
made
for
it
devices
into
and
that
targets.
right.
It was the IQ one
Bomb
where
detected.
it involved putting down a Claymore and doing a whole bunch of like dance maneuvers, and eventually your character model will get stuck all the way at spawn, and you'll just be able to run around freely and
Spotted
just
a
kill
bomb.
people while being invisible. It was really obscure though, because the prep for it ended up taking like a minute 30 seconds for most people, and it wasn't used that often. Still nice of them to show that they were actually putting some effort into, you know, stopping people from doing it freely.
Yeah. Did make runouts rather brutal though. But
Looks like the Lion is going to try to see if he gets the long angle onto the site, trying to get picks where they can push it in directly.
taking out some of those bandit charges, Twitch. I guess.
Doesn't look like this Pulse is getting much pressure if he's playing below. It's just everyone's focused on second floor at this point.
Look like Bob, the space guy, was able to take out Varlangus's Twitch stream as well.
Good loss in utility right there. Get rid of the vision. Drones are probably the most, what is it for? I guess underestimated gadgets people have.
Yeah.
Ability to just look into the site before going in usually helps a lot. And Bob's space guy getting a headshot onto 250 stops the entry, so we can use the line scan to get in this time. Another one goes down, and they're all just getting picked off as they enter.
Pretty brutal. Defender's not even really losing any HP and only 30 seconds left to hold.
Alright, looking pretty. They still have the Pulse alive as backup as well. Still C4 on deck. Berling is getting one, but not the other. The Jaeger hiding inside VIP just clips him with the headshot.
It's all down to Sparky, and he is taken out by Mongoose with that trusty ACOG P5. We are at 2-2 now.
It's looking like a pretty even match so far.
Yeah, defenders are probably going to have to go kitchen now, having exhausted the 2 upstairs sites. And I am sure that the attackers will know that as well as we go into this last round before we switch sides.
Again with the double rook dock combination, especially on. Oh, it looks like Chimera, take it back. It's now a castle.
Yeah, they always do that, man. As soon as you say it, they switch off.
I'm liking the fuse pick here. I never get to see them too often anymore, especially at this level. And with Dokubi too, it's paired quite nicely because they just get that phone call off, and while you're answering your phone, there's suddenly a grenade on it.
I think based on this attacker setup, you're hoping that the defenders will have some sort of upstairs presence.
Well, even if they actually, I was gonna say even if they don't, they could still just get in for free and take over the entire thing and get that sledge to just smash everything down to bits. But at the same time, seeing the pace that Misfits have been going at may not happen that quickly. I mean, granted, no matter what, you're still gonna need to drone out the whole thing. You're not just gonna go in the blind. That's crazy.
Yeah, I do think Misfits need to speed up their attack a little bit. It seems like their information gathering has been strong, but they haven't been able to capitalize on it because they kind of have just spent too much time figuring things out. don't know. Otherwise, like, they have been very strong at gathering. Oh,
Shield is up.
Castle getting a little excited there to see the action.
yeah, faking us out a little.
I only see the castle was at one on the bathroom, one on the kitchen window, and I don't get to see where the third one went.
Swapping mag.
Kind of interesting. Never really see too many castles coastline.
Yeah, be interesting to see how it kind of pans out with him.
Drone spinning
But,
up.
Attackers trying to push up the ceiling now. Get the information again. They see the Jaeger and immediately just destroy him the second the drone looks at him.
Drone ready.
yeah, Power Judge keeps being the top fragger for the defensive side for Goofball. So far, that is kind of a devastating hit for them, especially this early on in the round.
Looks like this round they're actually going a lot quicker now as they just swarming the second floor through all angles.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of the advantage of knowing the site that the defense is going to have to play. That you know how you need to attack it, and they know that maybe they are aware of the fact that their speed has slowed them down so far in this match.
Drone ready.
Interesting part to drone where the fuse just stands right at the doorway. Kind of a little risky there, but probably will go punished.
Not quite. Not
And
yet.
both rear windows there.
Cluster charge.
Here comes the fuse charges. Probably should have did that in the other order, but it'll work out.
Yeah.
That way the mirror windows are at least a little bit more bait. The phone call and fuse combinations going off. They can't find a single kill with it so far. Let's just try to hook a grenade, just see if you get right where that mirror was. Whiffs it. Oh, this might end up becoming really good bait if the fuse can find the mirror hiding in the corner there. Could try to pressure him out right into the fuse charge.
First floor.
Yeah, we're down into under a minute, and they haven't been able to take out one of the downstairs defenders yet, and or establish presence upstairs. Yeah.
Looks like they just got the mirror with the sledge through a small angle there. Gonna start pushing up now that there's 30 seconds left. He need a camera up too. He was fully aware that the camera was staring at them. And not sure. Looks like we start
By 6, we pick out 2 Fitty, now there is no Sophia, and there is no, oh gosh, Sledge and or Thermite as well. We're down into a 2v3 after being at a 5v4 earlier. Wow.
That looks like this game. Round, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Goofball went from being down 2-0 to being up 3-2, and now are into the attacker side.
Things were going really smoothly for the attackers until I guess 30 people died around the same time. After that, it just kind of threw everything off to a little bit too much and they couldn't recover.
Yeah.
Especially as you can see the diffuser was left there in the middle of the room.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. It looked like they were going like at a decent pace and then just slowed up again. Misfits at least.
This time we'll get to see team. I am already forgetting what they're called.
Goofball is now on defense, and Misfits are attacking. I believe, or it might actually. I think it's actually the opposite of that.
Misfits is now defending. Goofball is attacking. There
Correct.
we go. See the Blackbeard pick as well. Pretty strong pick in this map, especially with the tarps. I always find it funny because every single patch, I swear, you see tarps have been patched out. You can no longer get on the tarps. And then 2 minutes later, there's a YouTube video. Okay, this is how you can get on the tarp now. Never-ending cycle at this point.
Never-ending cycle.
I think more, I won't say generic, but I guess still both teams ended up taking the bandit on hookah. Kind of interested to see how that gets played out, because I mean, I'm not sure if that is just me, but I don't really see bridge too much on a hookah site.
Yeah, I think in general, like, breaching isn't quite as strong on coastline in general.
You see the spawn, peek out a front door, see if he catches anybody.
Position device.
Although seeing that there's no red lines coming up either, I don't think anybody even spawned on this side. They all spawned
Camera
ruin
feed
side.
up and running.
Yeah, at least maybe he can relay that information to his team.
So they all spawned pool side and just pushed up onto toward hookah and outside kitchen. As they're all gathering intel still. Oh, you're gonna roam inside a penthouse. Oh god. Wait. Oh yeah, they're pushing into kitchen now. As all four.
Active in this sector.
Interesting to see whenever you see people push like all together like that. Ooh, we look at Mongoose getting a kill onto Viper, picking off one of the roamers. It's always interesting to see when they all push up together like this, because you never really see it too much in Siege per se, but like actual military stuff would be more common.
Or like Counter-Strike and stuff, trying to work out like the refracts and stuff.
Yeah. Looks like after that, now we're hiding inside that little luggage area. See if we get the shot on. Mongoose actually took a lot of hits from that. And like,
Yeah.
she's probably going to be playing a lot slower for now instead of playing the usual fast Ash playstyle.
Yeah. And not really actually getting any damage onto her attacker, which I think was up as well. Oopskies and Mongoose actually on her. She able to fuck up dog.
For someone at 5 health, she took down quite a bit of people there in that section. Very well done. And it looks like attackers just finished up everybody. Every single angle imaginable.
Oh. Well,
Jump over to the 180.
yeah. We are now at 4-2-2, and we'll see if the defenders opt to take the same site Hugo once again, or if they try to hold somewhere else. We're actually gonna go kitchen this round. Which,
So we're gonna see another cap can on defense. This game is very much calling for him apparently.
yeah, and I mean, it does look like the attacking operator's setup isn't quite as suited for this upstairs take. Well, not necessarily for the upstairs take, but the vertical play.
Yeah. If the Capcan could guess it correctly, considering they all enter from the same, like, into kitchen at the same time, if he can guess correctly where they enter from this time, it could be pretty big as, like, one grenade, if one of those bombs go off, that'll start setting a chain reaction of all them in the area.
Yeah. And do a lot of
Setting trauma pack here.
damage just for entering.
Stand clear of window.
Classic window open. Got the nice rook armors, getting them sweaters.
Ambush set. Stay
Clean.
It's good to see they don't bring a Mira or and instead of breaking the Maestro instead to
Go to wait
cover
fast.
this
Stay
wall.
clear of blast zone.
Actually, Mira's not bad. Seems like one of those picks that usually people will just take.
Yeah, if it's available.
Device primed. Keep an eye on double eye
Just
deployed.
makes the site a lot easier to hold.
Pretty good Maestro cam you put there. When you walk in, you won't even think to look behind you.
Yeah.
Looks like gonna spawn peek out of pool side. Maybe I'll catch something this time, but it would appear no one spawned here as well. And they all spawned ruin side by the look of it. Very team-based, team-oriented gameplay from the attackers over here.
Yeah, Parmesan cheese. Seems to be droning out some for his team, getting an initial injury until we tackle. High 6. Bring out blue here. Spotting out one of those Capcan traps, actually.
There's a Maestro cam there, I'm not actually sure. Looks like also the Jaeger just hiding on the other side of that wall. If they push in before the
Drone
blue,
activated.
the blue bar people push in, they might get caught out. Start changing things up. Keeping himself a little more safe so he doesn't worry too much about sunrise as much unless it gets just run in.
Swapping
The
mag!
unfamiliar situation here. It's quite interesting. You never really see people start fighting in blue this hard, especially unless they like put the bombs in.
Yeah.
Nice shot into Sunrise Bar and catch the Ash playing Mongoose. Sorry, Mongoose playing Ash.
Yeah, and high six able to take out Viper.
Swapping.
No more cap game.
Fortunately,
Or
Jaeger's kind of
he's-
stuck in the situation here.
Yeah, out in the courtyard. Feeling is sticking out and able to actually.
Ella gets the sneaky kill onto that Blackbeard. Don't have to deal with the shield if you just shoot him from behind.
Shoot him in the feet.
Jaeger actually going kind of ignored here. They just wait. It looks like that, and there you go. Thatcher just gets the Jaeger right there.
And Parmesan cheese able to take off our Langus. We are down to a 3v or a 2v2 now. Sparky able to take out high six there.
Just down to the Rook and Maestro against the Nomad and Hibana, which is actually pretty big because they can't get rid of the Maestro camps now. They have a lot of utility.
Oh man, Bob Space Guy taking out 250. That was all down to Sparky on the Maestro.
Looking very good for the attackers in this round as they have Nomad still to block any entry. But Nomad gets downed and the split
Double
flick.
spray by Sparky. And that Alda, man, the bullet hose.
Got a hold down left flick.
Lined up for him,
And
man.
just swoop the crosshair.
Well played.
Very well defended at the end there. Didn't need to push out past the door, just played it exactly how he needed to versus Nomad as well. Unfortunate that they both got caught out at that point. They could have easily have taken that if but maybe a little bit more reserve, but it's okay. They could recover still. It's only 3-4. The game could go either way at this point. Second, I see maybe a Cav roam on this one.
Yeah. Interesting choice.
It
Yeah,
looks
the
like we're definitely gonna see it.
castle getting 6 pick into a rook. Okay.
You
Let's
never
get
expect the double ACOG.
him.
Looks like no 6 pick for the attacker either. Each one of them comfortable with these operators.
Yeah.
Time for some serious
Going, is
protection.
it penthouse?
Definitely a site you would bring double attackers on. I mean, not double attackers, sorry, double ACOGs on. Is you can play a lot of long angles from with it penthouse.
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry, theater.
Yeah. They're pretty similar setup. Nothing Mira this time either. Which they had their last attempt on the side.
Might see more of a passive roam from the Caviar to maybe catch a backdoor near the ending when everything starts going to hell.
Yeah. Marlangus maybe going for this front row peak again this round.
Hopefully this time
Oh!
spawn this direction. Oh, and Viper catches high 6 immediately. Oh, sorry, catches the Thatcher player there, and high 6 gets the refrag. I got the
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, race gets the refrag. Looks like it was right outside of the pool window. Or hookah window, sorry.
Yeah. No more Thatcher to play with down there.
The Cav
Maybe make
getting-
those bandit charges count a bit more.
Cav just hiding out in Sunrise there, getting droned out a little bit. Looks like gonna start entering from kitchen and pinching out the Cav. He's in a little bad of predicament as Ash just runs in, doesn't check behind the bar table, he's just sitting there with them. And Ash gets taken down by the
Did I interrogate? Oh.
No, he's not. He knows he's surrounded. Mongoose also picking up Valeringus.
And somehow able to sneak past 2 operators in the kitchen.
Just ran for his life straight up those stairs. He wasn't having none of that. Oh, the Cap comes back and gets taken out by high 6, just peeking down that angle first thing.
Yeah, another bite of cherry. Not quite. Sparky hanging out above the stairs, avoiding that drone. Oh, he is spotted out and will fall back. Still a lot of time to play with for these attackers. A lot of health as well.
Especially with the 2v2 defenders, they play a little bit more reserved, trying to stall out as much time as they possibly can. It's like everyone's getting flashed out by themselves. Very interesting strategy. Get the starting to walk down from landing into the door. See if they can get the breach down.
Yeah, no charges on the wall. It looked like at least. Don't really know that.
Bit of an early C4. They probably heard a lot of footsteps and thought they were coming sooner. Up dog catching Bob the Space Guy in the halls as well. Now it's 2v2. It's a little bit more fair, but then Mongoose takes out Sparky.
It's all down to up dog. Here.
He can win this if he plays it. It's like,
Oh, man.
unfortunately, the Sophia catches him.
Yeah. And now we are to match to Goofball.
It's getting a little bit tense here for Misfits. Gotta win all straight from this point.
Yeah, to bring it to overtime. We'll be taking it to hookah billiards. Let's see if they take a somewhat different approach this time. Doing a mute and a clash.
Quite unusual to see clash pulled out here, especially on hookah billiards. Haven't actually seen anyone try or attempt this and understand where it would really go. I'm interested to see what they're gonna pull out.
Yeah, and it is worth noting that the attackers do pick Capital. You know, just without having that 6 pick to capture the clash as much as an operator can counter clash.
Yeah. Guess worst case scenario, if Capital gets shot too, you can just always go for the good old fashioned Zerg rush down the clash with everybody milling.
True.
See, do a 6 pick in the cap. Try to be a little bit more sneaky with the sneaky off.
They try to do that big spotted out, but this loading.
Cap might be a little bit of a harder pick against this team, considering I believe they all just enter from the same side, so they're always grouped up, so there's no potential for brigade. On the bright side though, it's a lot easier to escape if no one hears you running.
Yeah, this is true. Like we had seen the last
Bit of a hurdle for the Cat Vera to pull things out.
I'm running.
Kinda hide in the bathtub maybe?
I don't know if you can get in there, but
You are ready.
yeah, what that impact did. But we had the attackers coming in, at least 3 of them from poolside, high 6 droning out, one group playing out on east side. Up dog. Yeah, playing the front door.
Staring at the fully reinforced or fully barricaded off one too. Kind of a little risky if someone just decided to just shoot at to open it up there. So if you're dropping down, they're trying to find this Jaeger out soon.
Deploying shock.
And it just, oh,
High 6 catches the Jaeger with a headshot.
yeah, no, it looks like downstairs is fully controlled by the attackers now. I don't know, pretty effective execute there. Just really just claiming that floor is their own.
Yeah, they had a lot of presence on the whole thing. There was no way not one of them would have caught him in that situation.
Yeah. Clash playing on cool vibes there.
Trying to hold off them from walking up it.
Yeah.
Turned out pretty effective considering they're all just turning around immediately.
Yeah, going the other way. Said I don't want to deal with that.
I would imagine though it's a little bit vulnerable to the Capital Bolt in that position because she would have to walk to her like right then up the stairs to be somewhere completely safe from it.
Yeah.
Awkward side. And then Mongoose gets 250 and Sparky catches back Mongoose for it.
Yeah. That is moving the
He's also gets thing. It's like, everything's just going to the fan. He just got the entire gate, but couldn't get it off in time as he realized his teammate was just in the other room.
It's just Clash, and that is Parmesan cheese.
So it's now starts in 3-6 for Goofball, and they take this map.
Which was Misfit's map, by the way. And we,
Looks like we will in fact see the P break.
the P break, everybody. But,
Legendary P break.
yeah, 6-3 to, sorry.
Scoreboard wise, High 6 Mongoose just pulling out, as well as Parmesan Cheese pulling out a lot of the kills on the Misfit side.
Yeah, and, next will be Goofball's map. They won that first map, which was Misfit's map, and now we will be going to Orchid. But in the meantime, we will be taking a 5-minute break or so. So just stay tuned. Hell yeah.
Looking at this